Hello and welcome to Tech Tricks Tutorials, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys the fastest way to farm money here on Blox Fruit, or just quite few suggestions on how to actually do this on your terms. So right now in Blox Fruit, there are, like in many other Roblox games, there are several methods to farm money efficiently. So here's a detailed explanation for some. And number one, of course, is defeating NPCs. So NPCs, non-player characters. Okay? One of the primary ways to earn money is by defeating NPCs, of course, scattered throughout the game's island. And each NPC's defeated grants you a certain amount of money. So with higher level NPCs typically yielding more cash in the long run. So focus on defeating higher level NPCs as your strength and abilities improve, and utilize your skills basically and weapons effectively to defeat them more effectively. Now, what would Blox Fruit be without quests, right? So engaging in quests offered by NPCs. Quests often reward you with both money and experience and points, of course, allowing you to progress in the game while earning currency. And some quests may require you to collect items to defeat specific NPCs, like bosses or something, or explore certain areas in the islands. Completing these tasks will reward you with money upon completion. And so, of course, the boss fights. Participate in boss battles for significant monetary rewards, and bosses are typically tougher to defeat compared to regular NPCs, but with the reward we're talking about are also higher. So for a team with other players to take down powerful bosses more effectively, so form a team. So teamwork can increase your chances on success and maximize your earnings. That's basically one of the best way. Okay, and go ahead and farm fruits, of course. Farming devil fruits, sea prism stones, or other rare items that can be profitable. These items can be obtained by defeating NPCs or completing quests as well. So once you acquire valuable items, you can sell them to other players for a good amount of money also. So utilize trading platforms within the game or interact with other players to negotiate deals. And of course, utilize game passes and boosts. So boosts are there for a reason. Considering investing in the game, passes or boosts that increases your money earnings potentially. Okay. So these may include boosts to your experience gain, increased drop rates for valuable items, or the perks basically that facilitates money farming. So evaluate the cost of these game poses or boosts basically, and again the potential increase in earnings to determine whether they're worth investing for you. So yeah, it's really up to you on this one. It's getting you to be a little bit crafty. Okay, so explore hidden areas. Explore the game's islands throughout to discover hidden areas where they may contain valuable hoods or NPC with lucrative rewards basically. So some areas may be harder to reach, especially with levels, so requires specific abilities, but the reward can ultimately be substantial if you are willing to put in the effort and work on this one, and time, basically. So one, of course, is the trading also. So once you engage in trading with other players to buy at low and sell high, basically monitor the in-game economy to identify valuable items or currencies that you can require and sell later or for profit. Okay, so build a relationship with other players also is really good, and establish yourself as a reputable trader within the community to facilitate more profitable ideals. Okay, and of course, very important to this one is the continuous improvement. Of course, improve your character's abilities, just basically level up basically, because if you plateau in some part, a lot of players plateau in certain levels, whether they get bored or just they just lost interest in the game, where the compared to the times where they were locked in and kept on playing for like days and end, suddenly drops down. So the game absolutely monitors your game time. So of course, continuous improvement in the game, invest in yourself in the game. Okay, so yeah, weapons and gears, just do all those to become more efficient, and that's it, to just basically farm money. And invest time in leveling up your character. What else? Upgrading your equipment and unlocking new abilities to increase your effectiveness, basically, in combat and exploration. And yeah, it's really important to stay locked in, because the game has this sort of like algorithm, and if you sort of like lack out a bit and sort of like drop out your playtime a little bit, it'll probably won't be noticeable at first, but other guys who are committed to the game, skill wise, everything, they just beat you at it, basically. Okay, so but on my opinion, ultimately, it's the boss fights that gets you the most higher reward system. So understand the boss before engaging in a boss fight, so you could familiarize yourself with the boss's abilities, attack patterns, and weaknesses. So following that, knowing what to expect, okay, knowing what to expect will help you anticipate their moves and react accordingly. That's basically it. Just go ahead and level up, and equipment and gear, basically ensure that your character is adequately leveled up and equipped with suitable gear. Leveling up increases your stats, of course, we all know this, so making you more resilient and powerful in combat, basically. Equip gears that enhances your character strength and provides useful bonuses such as increased damage, defense, and regeneration, basically. And team up. So consider teaming up with players to tackle challenging boss fights. Okay? Working all together allows you to combine your abilities, especially if you guys are OP. You have a team that's OP. Oh my goodness. And yeah, coordinate your attacks effectively. Coordinate roles within your team, and such as having tanks and absorb damage support characters to heal and buff allies, basically. So yeah, and damage dealers to deal significant damage to the boss, basically. And yeah, use your abilities wisely and utilize your character's abilities strategically during the boss fights in order for you to have the maximum result in all this. So I certainly hope that this video is of any help for you guys, and that's just it for the suggestion video. Thank you so much for watching Tech Trick Tutorials, and you guys have a nice day. Have fun playing.